I think we're live.
Says live. I think that's what it means.
Okay. You know what? I didn't want to start this video this way, but I'm upset with Johno because he just farted right before we almost went live, and it smelled really disgusting.
What?
So I'm upset.
Why?
Because if you know me, you know how much I hate gases and smells.
What? Why would you tell everyone that?
Because you did it.
It doesn't mean you go and tell everyone. What?
Then you shouldn't have done it right before we went live.
Oh my god.
So anyway, I'm having to deal with Johno farting before a live video. And now these are the consequences that you have to pay for.
This is terrible. It's terrible consequences.
So, I think this is a great start to our video.
Oh my god.
So, we figured that each day we'll do a recap of the countries we went to. And just kind of talk about our experience. So, the first country we went to was Vienna. So leading up to it, I did not want to leave Kate. Darla, you're on live. Oh, I don't think you can see her. Leading up to it, I seriously did not want to leave her. I do not know how people have kids. Because, my heart was breaking knowing that I had to leave her that long. But you didn't seem to care.
No, I cared a lot, but should we tell them what happened when you saw Darla for the first time when we got back?
No, we'll say that for the last video. Oh. This will be a series.
Okay.
It's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
It's called showing emotion.
Yes.
So you'll have to stay tuned for the last video if you want to hear what I did. Anyway, so I didn't want to leave Darla. I think that's the longest we've ever left her. When have we ever left her? Oh, for New Orleans and then for Disney.
Yeah.
Those were only for
4 days.
4 days tops. Well, not even.
I don't know. 3-4 days.
Okay. Well, anyway, it was tough. So, how do parents do it when they have to actually leave their kids?
I'm sure it's a blessing.
A blessing?
Yeah. See ya.
Okay.
Mom and Dad are out of here.
Okay. Great. That's awesome. So, we get to Vienna. So see, everyone's laughing at you. That's...
Well.
Okay, Brad, I don't know why you gave that face, but this Facebook Live is better than any Facebook Live you did. Especially the one with you and Phillips. Okay. The comments are distracting me.
Okay,
I don't know if I should hide them or not.
Talk about our experience.
Okay! So we left we were supposed to leave at 4, but then our flight was delayed because there was something wrong with the air conditioning, so we sat on the plane for an hour and a half, right?
True.
So that kind of sucked. So we ended up getting into Vienna at so there's a 7-hour difference, and we got in at 9?
Something like that.
30?
Early
in the morning. At Vienna time. I don't know what that is. European time. So I slept a little on the plane. He didn't sleep at all because I don't know. You're weird.
Can't do it.
It's weird. He can't sleep on a plane. Except you did sleep on the plane on the way back, and you drooled all over me. And I had a big drool spot on me, and it was disgusting.
Well, that should probably stay in that day's video, don't you think?
Okay, I'm not bombing, Brad.
Okay, totally.
Okay, anyway, yeah, we'll
give you that. On you.
Twice. So we got in 9
twice.
some.
I drilled on you twice.
At this point, I'm tired and I'm hungry.
And I'm ready to party.
Charles ready to party. I get a little irritable when I'm one of the two or both.
I'd say a lot.
So,
you say a lot.
I'm not the most pleasant person to be around, but
ever. That was a good one.
No, it wasn't.
That
was not a good one. I feel like we're not vibing today.
I know, we're doing great. We're doing great. Let's push through.
Okay.
Tell about Das Tigra.
Shut up! So we go to our first hotel, Das Tigra.
It's great.
It was pretty.
The pillow experience was great.
Okay, Europe in general knows how to do it right. Well, not
They
Prague,
do.
because they didn't have the double comforters. Das Tigras had, first of all, the most comfortable pillows, perfect size.
We just sunk into them.
It was just like the best.
And we had 2 different comforters. We didn't have to
Two
share.
comforters, so you didn't have to share. And like John and I already have a system where we don't share blankets.
No, we fight all night over them.
Or else we don't fight. It's I stay awake while you sleep soundly.
Yeah.
Because I'm cold with no blankets.
Yeah. Oh, Darla needs some too.
Yes. So, yeah, Das Tigras was pretty cool. It was like right in the heart of Vienna.
Yes.
And so we got there early. We got lost. So our cab driver dropped us off at the wrong location. And
Yeah.
I'm irritable. So I'm like, oh great, this is how we're gonna start the trip. Kind of like that, right?
I'm calm, yes. And I lead us.
But we don't have. The only way we can use our phones is if we have internet.
But it didn't matter. I led us right to where we had to go.
He did.
Yes.
Yes. So I will say this. Without Jono, I probably wouldn't have even made it to the hotel.
No.
If we're being honest.
No. You probably wouldn't be able to do anything. Walk around the block a few times, that's about it.
So yeah, we couldn't get into our hotel right away at Das Tigras, one of the best hotels in Vienna. I mean, it's the only hotel we checked out, but it was probably the best. We walked around. The buildings were beautiful. I'll say this. I think I liked Vienna more than you. And the reason is because No, Brad. No. Nope. Okay, Brad needs to stop commenting!
No, I mean, come on. We have a fan base. It's Brad.
It's Brad.
Brad's our fan base right now, so we need to interact with him.
Okay, so I love historical fiction. I love historical books too. So before we left, I read a bunch of history books on the Imperial Empire and Sisi and Franz Joseph and Franz Ferdinand. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't think those would be classified as fiction.
In general, I like historical fiction.
Okay.
So some of the books I read were historical
Okay.
fiction, other ones were historical.
Okay.
So I was just saying,
Okay.
in general.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
my
Tell them
genre.
about Cece and how we never got to go to the hotel or the museum.
I was going to get to that at the end, but all I wanted to do was go to the Sisi Museum when we were in Vienna, and Jono ripped that from me, and we never went.
We went to her palace, though.
So, yeah, okay. So day one, we just walked around. They have amazing coffee. So good.
I drank,
So good.
How many coffees do you think I had?
I don't know. Oh, and this was weird, too. The water was so expensive, and it's no one drinks water there. Everyone in Europe has to be dehydrated. There's no way around it.
Yeah. They drink beer, though.
They drink
A
beer
lot
and
of
coffee.
it. And smoke tons of cigarettes.
Yeah, there's a lot of smoking in Vienna. So we just walked around. I kind of think that's our thing to do when we go to new places. It's the first day we walk around and kind of get familiar.
True.
You're really not contributing a whole lot to this video. I'm just saying it.
Okay.
I said it.
I'm bringing all the humor, okay? If it wasn't for me, this video would suck.
Oh my god, Kiriko, it's just me, you, Brad, and Jono.
That's right.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. So then the next day, so that's how we did the first day. Oh, we went to that, we know a local, and he told us to go to this...
Oh, beer garden place.
Yeah, and so we got a beer there, and we got a Wiener Schnitzel.
We did. We did get the Vienna Schnitzel.
Yes, we did. Oh, dang it! I wanted to start this video by saying Guten Tag.
We're not
Next
even
one.
there yet. Yeah.
Next one. And we really got to wrap this up.
We do.
So anyway, then we went and got like traditional Austrian food and beer and all that. And then day 2 was like a huge day. We did a ton.
Yeah.
So we got up at like 4 in the morning, which is really weird because
We just couldn't sleep.
we were just like all off with our sleep pattern. So we're just like, screw it, let's get up. We got up. Oh my gosh, the breakfast. Oh my gosh.
Das
You
Tigre.
explain that.
Das Tigre had the best buffet breakfast ever. It's fresh fruits and fresh
Everything.
vegetables
Like
and
every
meats,
type of juice,
cold
like
cuts for
grapefruit.
breakfast. Who
Yeah,
would've thought?
like cheese and spreads, like
Pickles.
veggies, pickles.
I had, you know how many croissants I had? Just in like one sitting, I probably had 6 croissants just smothered in honey. I was like a bear.
Okay. You weren't like a bear.
Kind of.
So they had just like like you walked into this room and it was like a huge spread, and then you sat down like you were at a restaurant. So that was different because I mean you don't see that in the US. So we rented bikes, and this was my first time on a bike since summer of '99.
And
I
you
won't get
did
into
a
the
wheelie
details.
where she got off the ground that much, and she was.
Okay, you did not have to tell people how far I got off the
You
ground.
were so excited. You thought you were so cool, and you popped your wheelie.
I popped a wheelie, and it was more than that.
Yeah. Okay.
I-
Tell them about the palace.
So we rode our bikes all around. It was the weather was like hit or
Cool,
miss.
which was nice. So.
Yeah, it was cool. It rained quite a bit, but like neither of us really cared.
No.
I mean, I actually kind of didn't mind it because when it's super hot out and sunny, I get crabby then too. Okay. This is the worst live video ever.
Yeah, people are not gonna watch this. Tell them we just ate
We're
food.
losing Paul. We're losing people.
We ate food and drank beer, and we rode bikes.
Yeah, so we rode bikes. We rode bikes to the Schönbrunn Palace. I think I said that right.
No,
Then you say
I
it.
don't know how to say it.
Schönbrunn Palace.
And-
That's how you say it in
Okay,
German.
and it was beautiful.
Enormous. So there's like the palace, but then there's also the gardens. So we actually, it was like a hike, like a legit hike in the woods.
Yeah, it was.
Like there's trails everywhere. There was like, they had like landscaped flower gardens and all of that, and then on the side they had like fountains that were like built in the 1700s and were like so detailed. That's like what I can't get over is how detailed the buildings and the structures and everything are.
Yeah, well, they didn't have TV, so they had
But they
nothing
also
better.
didn't have technology like we do now. Like how did they add all that detail? I just don't get
Just
it.
hammer and chisel.
Hammer and chisel. So yeah, second day was really fun, and then oh my god, and then we met up with our local friend Rolf, and he brought us all around. We went to like the university, and we went to the
Soccer stadium.
soccer stadium, but what the amusement park.
The carnival, the oldest amusement park in the world.
You guys, they
Black
are
Mamba.
crazy.
Yeah, they are.
What's that?
Black Mamba.
Black Mamba. That should be illegal.
I think it is illegal in the United
Like,
States.
and they, that's why I don't have it. And then they also had like like the swings that go around and around. This particular ride went all the way up in the air, like 100 feet,
Yeah, I mean, it did 360s.
and it was insane. So yeah, the rides there were crazy. Like I say, I would never do it, but I think if someone asked me to do it, I would. I'd cry the entire time and pout.
You'd pout. Be mad at me.
Okay. So then, yeah, and then we went to like another beer garden that night. And then day 3, did we do anything? Was that the day? Oh,
No,
we went to Salzburg, where the sound of music.
The home of Mozart.
And
It
where
was
the sound of
awesome.
music was.
Yeah, and there's another
filmed.
huge castle there. It was cool.
A fortress.
Yeah.
So, Yeah, and like all the castles are up on hills because it was like harder for enemies to get them.
Yeah, to attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be going uphill attacking.
Yeah.
And then day 3 we catch a train to.
No, that was day 3.
Or
Salzburg.
day 4.
So that was like an all-day trip. It was rainy and cold that day. It was really cold that day. It was like 60s.
Yeah, I
Or
don't
like 62-ish. But it was so beautiful. We were surrounded by the mountains, and yeah, like I don't regret going.
No, it was awesome.
Yeah, but it's definitely like just a day trip type place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, remember that buffet we had? We stopped on the way, and it was like this buffet, and you walk in, and you're like, whoa, this stuff looks so good. Like they had everything, stations for everything, and all the food we got was crap.
Yeah, and we spent $50, and we hated everything.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's the worst. That was the worst place.
Yeah, so all in all, Vienna was my favorite place.
It was beautiful. I liked it too.
Yeah, I just really liked the history, and like knowing about the history because I did my research. It was just more interesting to me, and I think maybe that's why I liked it the most. So I would definitely go back. Oh, I also felt very safe, and like I knew my way around right away.
No bad parts of Vienna.
No, it was cool. So
yeah,
we really got to work on some material for our second video.
Yeah, we got one person watching.
This video sucked.
Is that us just watching ourselves?
Yeah. Okay. Well, guys, I promise the next video will be a little better. I blame it on Johno.
Well, maybe for the next video we just don't have Morgan in it, and I'll do it solo.
Goodbye.